I think it was
He
Bentley.
should have talked about nothing. That's
Yeah, I don't believe in taking
buy
back.
someone something and take it back.
Whoa, my guy. Nah, a Bentley. Nah.
It doesn't matter.
I don't take it
No,
back.
how can you give a gift and then take it back?
She bought him a... We're back in the moment with Shan and Kay, and as you can see, we got a special guest. This is Mike.
Wait.
He is 1/3. Actually, tell them where you're from.
Yeah, so Mich St.Patrick, 1/3 of Insecurre Wednesdays. Yeah, man, podcast.
That's a podcast. Tell them what you talk about on your podcast.
We talk about black men's insecurities, just all range of topics, finances, bro code.
Yeah.
We talk about women, you know. Yeah, man.
Okay.
Yes. So, yeah, basically what we do, but probably a little bit more controversial and obviously from a perspective of a black man that's living in London. So, go and check them out. We'll have their handle in the description box below. So, show some love, like, subscribe to them, share up their thing. And maybe one day they'll return the favour and we'll pop on your one.
Come on, man. Yeah, look at me. All one unit, man. Yeah.
Yeah. So we don't have a topic today. We're gonna freestyle. We're definitely gonna freestyle like we're doing a daily duppy. But
Jeez. Wow, you know.
see. Let's keep it rolling. So what was we talking about?
We're talking about a lot of things. Talking about I think we're talking about baby mums, baby fathers.
Yeah, dating up.
Yeah, dating up was a huge topic just now.
Yeah, let's rehash that one.
Yeah, talk to me, man. What's going on?
And people that are off camera, you don't have to come on camera, but your voice can be heard.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, you are a person living in that scenario, so your point of view would be great as well. Yeah. So basically, we were just talking about, Mike was saying how a meme, or Twitter, not even a meme, a girl tweeted recently saying, black women, if you want to find a partner that earns equal to you or up, or you want to date up or whatever it is, then you're going to have to date out of your race. And she was addressing that to black women, basically saying that women have to date a man that's not black to find someone that is their equal or above. And I was saying, I know quite a few successful black men.
That just triggered me, I'm not gonna lie to you. As we said it again, I was like, why is a black man can't get away with talking like that?
Yeah.
Imagine a black man said, I saw something on Shade Bar with Dave.
Yeah.
Where he was like, I think it was
yeah.
If you look on the comments, all I heard was no, he's not pro-black, he's dealing with a light-skinned girl, he's dealing with a white girl. That's all caca to me, you get me? For me, it's how can you lot get away with saying that? We can't speak that, we can't say them things,
I don't think she has got away with saying it because a lot of people did counteract her, and a lot of people agreed. And I think you're going to find that regardless of the comment comes from the man or the woman. I think the reason why it gets highlighted more when men say those things is because you guys have kind of been saying those things for
a
years.
long time,
and subliminally, I think it's always
and
kind
you
of...
are quite harsh with it as well.
Yeah.
You're not even subtle or soft.
Black men will out and out say, you better date a Latino chick, or if you're when you're making money, date the white girl if you don't want to gold digger. It might be thrown away in banks or whatever, but when you look at it, sometimes behind humour there's always truth. When you look at the men that are saying these things and you look at the track story, they don't have a black woman, or their first baby mother was the black woman, and then it's never gone back from then. And it's like, I'm not saying it's right or wrong because I don't agree with that woman's comment that tweeted that you have to date out of your race. Because like I said, I know many successful black men. Yeah. But in saying that as well, like I said to you off camera, a lot of the successful black men that I do know aren't currently seeing or wasn't seeing black women. And I feel like black women came back in trend and a lot of black men found themselves again when the Black Lives Matter movement happened. I feel like I've seen a lot of men do the transition, and whatever makes you find yourself or whatever makes you do it is fine, and there's nothing wrong with dating out of your race. But I feel like a lot of men have moved back to appreciating their blackness and appreciating then black women, because if you don't appreciate yourself as a black person, whether you're a man or a woman, then you're not going to appreciate your brothers and sisters in that race. So I think since the Black Lives Movement happened and all of that was happening, and it was just highlighted, it was a worldwide thing that blew up. I think a lot of people moved back to their culture and wanted to find their culture. And now you see people putting their flags in their bio and putting up their Ghanaian flag, or putting up their Bajan flag, or putting up their Niger flag or their Zimbabwean flag, because now I'm proud of it. Do you understand? So I think it's a bigger issue than just saying I don't want to date. But I feel like it's been such a long term issue.
I hear what you're saying. For me, it's like I don't agree fully. Yeah. Because as me being a black man, I've never dated outside my race. You know,
and you're successful.
Thank God I am. I'll get there. You know, but like I've never dated outside my race, because I appreciate black women. However, if we flip it on his head and we look at it now, I don't think black women appreciate black men. I don't think.
Why do you say that?
I think
successful black men.
Just black men in general.
I think they're just fed up.
Black men in general. Wait, what do you mean they're fed up?
I feel like we've been championing black men for so long.
Do you think so?
And I'm just talking broadly here.
Cool. One second. Let me interject here. So when you say that, it's one thing saying, you know what, you lot are black kings in public, but calling us broke and waste men in private.
But that's a fairly recent thing.
Tana. I think that's been happening for such a long time. Like as we said, that girl said, if you wanna date outside your race, etc.
Yeah.
Do you know how common that sentiment shared between other black women? I've dated black women that have that notion that if you wanna enjoy life, don't do it with a black man. And we're the same still black men.
Taking away from social media, because I think we base things very we focus so much on what's on the camera, what's in, and there's things right in front of our noses in our everyday life. So I'll go from growing up from a child in my actual reality, in my community, the women were the breadwinners. In the black community, So this is why I say, when I say women are fed up and women have been holding down man and you know, champion men, I'm talking about in our everyday reality and everyday society. In my generation, when I was growing up, I was born in the 80s, growing up in the 90s, it was a lot of the women going out and doing work while the man's in the bookies or at home or whatever, like, and he wasn't doing the house cleaning and the other. A lot of households that I went to, the mums was going to work and the dad was at home, or the dad was out a road and come back, but the dad wasn't working. He might have been chilling down at the barbers, chilling in the pub, chilling at the bookies, like I said, chilling with his brethren, chilling with Uncle Leroy, this, that, and the other, but playing a little dominoes. Shout out Leroy. We'll go Uncle Leroy. Playing a little dominoes and this, that, and the other, and going down to the little gambling house. They'll say, you know, where's Uncle Leroy? He's down in the corner at the gambling house, and it wasn't a thing. Do you know what I'm saying? The mum would just come home, and not that she was raking loads of money, but she was the breadwinner.
She's just doing what she can do.
And I saw that a lot growing up, and so that's what I'm saying. Like, it's kind of transpired into our future where a lot of black women are just fed up of that now. They've seen it for so long. They're like, I ain't gonna be Auntie Debbie that was holding down jobs and the man can come and go as he wants, and then on top of that giving my auntie bun, and you can't even put a £50 note on the table. You're asking my aunt for money. Like, so I'm just saying those things can have a ripple effect.
I think experiences are different, because my experience growing up was a little bit different. I grew up similar time frame as you, and I see like dads go out, work, mum cooking, cleaning at home, dad providing and paying bills. Do you understand? And I feel like that's just how I live my life. But when you say women hold down the house, I don't think it's right for a woman to hold down the house, go to work, do you know what I mean, while Leroy is gambling, you know?
And it sounds so bad that, and you know that we use the name Leroy, and you said you're probably going to get in trouble. Well, I'm probably going to get in trouble for this. Because I'm Caribbean, British, British Caribbean, however you want to say it, so that's probably why my experience is that. And I don't want no one to start screaming and be like, I'm from Jamaica, my dad's from Jamaica, he works. I'm talking very loosely and very broadly here. But I feel like you might have had that experience because you're not Caribbean based. And when I did see the dads going out or whatever, it was an African based family. That dad was going and striving. And
but they had their faults because they will go out and work, but then they will have that kind of if I want to step out,
I can.
You get it?
Because
I'm
doing,
I know if I remove myself from this household, this household will fall apart.
Yes.
And for that, and I must say,
that has had a ripple effect?
No, I was going to say something else, but I just had to stop myself.
You don't have to.
No.
In the moment.
We talk anything.
This is not nothing. Have you seen our shows?
Yeah. I've seen, that's it.
See how you feel now, and then obviously if you're feeling a little bit shook after, then we'll just edit it out.
Maybe. You see, I have to be more P's and Q's. But I don't know. I don't think it's right, but I can understand like with a man like he puts what in household if he wants to do what he wants, and that's just what I've grown up seeing. I don't think it's right, but that's just how it is. Do you know what I mean? But I don't think like you have to remember the reason why this is becoming such a topic is because we are going through lockdown. You get it? So we are forced to be more virtual and communicating. You get it? So when we're communicating, we're going on Instagrams, we're going on Snapchats. You know what I'm saying? And it's like you might say, "Oh, all guys are broke," and then somebody else in whatever will see that comment, be like, "You know what? You're right. They all are broke." You get it? And then it gets shared out.
It's through boredom as well. People are at home bored,
so
they just end up writing anything and they just run with it.
Well, I don't understand this whole notion that black men, there's a lot of black men that are not broke. They just don't want to spend the money on you. That's what it is.
That's very true as well, and that will bring you to the topic of I firmly believe if a man wants you, he will do what he's supposed to do. And not even just spending.
He would spend money. He would treat you right.
Attention. You will feel reassured.
You don't
see
think
my face
so?
Picking up in a car. My skin's itchy.
I'm
ready.
You'll feel reassured. Like you're never gonna.
When you said something,
when a man wants you, I'm telling you. Men are predators. You lot are pursuers.
Predator's a big word.
Not in that sense. You are the goal getters. Like I'm losing everything here loosely. I haven't got time for the Karens of the internet. But basically, I feel like if there is a man that has a sole interest in a woman and he knows he's at a point in his life where he wants that person
he's gonna go for her.
He's gonna do the things
that maybe
he wouldn't have done.
He's gonna take them steps to either message her or call her or apply the pressure.
Invest.
You know what I mean?
Invest.
As a guy, you know when you like someone. And if a girl, when you're linking a chick and she's asking, "Do you like me?" and you're like, But if a girl that you like asks you like, you know you're gonna answer it straight, and you know exactly what's what you're going for.
Before we go over to that topic, let's just close off the first one. We're gonna keep it. We want to keep it fluid, but I want to keep it full circle. The first topic was we was basing it loosely on that Twitter that the girl did, and she was saying, black men are not successful. What is your experience of that? Have you found in your relationships or your interactions with women? Do black women tend to be earning more than you, or are you earning more than them?
No one's ever earned more than me. To be fair, I'm not saying I earn like a huge amount, but like no woman I've been with can sit there categorically say, you know what?
They've earned more.
Do you know what I mean? It just hasn't happened. I don't know if I'm searching in the wrong borough, do you know what I mean? But I ain't met anyone that has that vibe. I see guys that, and for me, as you said before, I don't take this for anything, and I don't accept anything. So maybe I haven't put myself out there so I can meet a woman that wants to. But I've just never no.
But like yourself off camera, you earn quite a lot, and above average, and you said. When in your dating and in your relationships also.
I've never been with a man who makes more than me.
Do you see what I'm saying? So whole opposite. This is what I'm saying.
Well done.
And that's it. Oh my god, yeah, that's a good one. I like that. But like you were saying, bringing it back to the internet, because we're a virtual world. You could come out and be like, I've never dated a black woman that's earned more than me, and it's gonna start uproar. But then she can say on the same hand, I've never dated a black man or dated anyone that's earned more than me. So it's just your personal experiences.
Do you think that the fact that we both said that, it shows for me that we're both shopping in the wrong place? Do you know what I mean? You get what I'm saying?
For real.
Because it'd be nice like that. I think
I'm not gonna lie, I shop all over the gaff.
So where can I find you lot? Where are you lot? What supermarket?
Right here. So come on our show.
Do you know what it is?
I'm done.
You know that Pokemon? You know, like the rare Pokemon? Yeah, you get what I'm saying? Like,
you're not rare.
Searching,
Because like I said, I feel like I can name a good 10 black men on my hands that are successful legitly. And I just think it's where you shop.
Are they with black women?
Some of them are.
Okay.
Yeah, some of them are.
Well, you see the percentage is more black women than less.
Yes, it's more black women. And I just feel like it depends where you shop. Like I said, I must shop all over the gaff. Sometimes I'm in Iceland, sometimes I'm Lidl, sometimes I'm Marks and Spencer's, Waitrose.
Compare the market, man.
Yeah, you have to, because I've dated men that earn more and less. And I've dated men that earn more legitly and not legitly. So the majority of men that I've met that earn more than me have earned a lot of their money illegally.
Okay.
But they earn more than me.
Yeah.
But when it comes to going through HMRC, men that I've dated, I've earned more than them.
There's nothing wrong with a 9 to 5 guy.
And there's nothing wrong with that. At the end of the day, I have a 9 to 5 and a side hustle, legal side hustles.
Yeah.
But yeah, it just depends where you are and what you're looking for. Do you think it's an important factor in your relationship, how much your partner earns?
No, I've never I'm good. So I don't think I look at it in that kind of light. Like I don't look at it like because I don't know. I've just always been good.
Is it important to you?
No.
If the man earns more or less?
Nope.
Is that changing as you're getting older? Have you always had that perspective?
I've always said no, I don't care. But now, as in today, now, like maybe the last month, or so now, I'm like, well, clearly this ain't working for me. And if I'm gonna get stung, I'd rather get stung by someone that was able to offer me the things that I want.
I hear that. It does sound like, and you know, people will get.
What do you mean it suffers the blow?
If people get upset about that, but I feel like it will soften the blow because it's like. It's a really bad thing. It could be a shallow thing. It could be. It's like.
It's very shallow.
It is very shallow.
Very
but
shallow.
let me tell you what I'm saying. It's shallow.
My talk on him for that. Do you know what I mean? Like it's shallow.
No. It's like this.
Let me explain my shallowness, right?
Go on.
Because that was shallow, and for the whole of my 34 years, I don't care. Yeah. I will support a man if I love you. If I love you, I love you. I don't care what you earn. Do you know what I mean? As she was saying, I will love you too much.
Yes.
Whereas now, I am just in a different place today.
And I think it's because you spent all those years doing. Like, I want a break now. Like, why is it always me? Not that I have a problem with it, but it's time for a little change.
Yeah, and you want to feel equally invested, and it's not all about finances, but it can get wearing, it can get tiring, especially if you end up back at ground zero all the time, and you just think to yourself, I put up with this and I put up with that. It's like someone saying, it's like a shallow person saying like, they're going out with someone that they know is not controversially or commercially good looking. They know that they're not good looking, right? And then that person cheats on them. They're gonna feel away like you're not even nice. How many times do you hear people say she wasn't even nice, fam, or a girl say he wasn't even nice, like, and he had to cheat to
ego.
To approach me
It's the same kind of scale. Like if the relationship doesn't work out and you've been the provider, you've been like, I've done so much for this person, but you have to let it go. You can't be a Quavo and take it back to Bentleys and stuff like that.
Jesus Christ.
Allegedly. But
He took back a Bentley.
I don't think it was a Bentley. What was it?
I
think it was
a Bentley.
He should have took back nothing. That's
I don't believe in taking back
something and take it back.
Whoa. My guy. Nah, a Bentley. Nah.
It doesn't matter.
No, how can you give a gift and then take it back?
She bought him a Richie
You take it back.
Listen,
no,
keep it. Because
this is why.
No.
Yeah,
you gotta keep it
so long.
Because the next man that comes,
no,
he might not do that. Remember
so
what I done.
Remember what I done.
You're taking back the Bentley.
I'm saying, yeah.
This is why I find it so hard for so long to
Take
take things from people because if you tell me that, give me back that rare, give it back. I'll make you eat it. I will make you eat it, and I'll punch you in your throat.
No,
don't ever make me.
No violence.
You can't take it back.
Let me look.
Yeah, please explain because I need to hear this.
I've given things
in love.
I've bought things
in love.
I bought things.
No, not you didn't buy them through love. Like you didn't buy it with the love of your heart.
What did Whitney say? What's love got to do with it, man?
Let's see the
But you know what I'm saying? Like, what I'm saying to you is like, if I buy a car for someone, a Bentley, I'm taking it back. I'm driving it back.
Okay, why? Why are you taking? Why are you? Hold on, 1 minute. 1 minute. Hold on, wait. Why? If you've given someone something, why are you taking it back? What's your reason?
If it's a Bentley,
it's the value.
100%.
Because it's a Bentley.
100%.
Wow.
If you couldn't afford to give it, you shouldn't.
So 2 or 6.
Yeah.
That means you couldn't afford to give it.
No, a car. I'm not taking it back.
Any car.
Any car. You are walking.
So I know. What? I know. Men. What if you got a child for that woman?
That's different. If I've got a child, then
because I know men that are not with women.
My thing is, and
they're paying for their cars, paying for the girls' insurance, and they're not together. And some people might say that's a clown man thing. But I can afford to do it.
Nah,
I'm not gonna take it away.
It's not about
business. It's my business if she wants to keep. If I want her to keep the Bentley.
Yeah. It's your prerogative. Yeah, do you understand? Right. The thing is, it's under my name, unfortunately. So if I bought you a car, if it's like my BM, then I bought her a car.
Change it over to my name.
If it's like a BM,
then the expenses become mine. The payments become mine if you bought it on finance. The insurance is mine. Running the car is mine. Maintaining the expenses all become mine.
I don't mind taking that burden off of you. And
the thing is, you could have took me out of Bentley on finance 3 months ago.
Pain.
But we break up.
Yeah.
If that goes in my name, really, it's my car because I'm going to be doing the longer payments than you.
I'll be honest. I'll be completely honest, and I'll be transparent.
Yeah.
It's just going to piss me off.
That they're driving your car.
Yeah,
it's not your car.
It's
because you're seeing it.
It is my ego. It is my ego.
I feel like
you're seeing it.
But here's the thing. This is how I look at it. Yeah. Cause I know what I've done in my car.
That's a toxic trait.
Well, it is what it is, isn't it? I know what I've done in my car, and I will not be. I don't like facilitating. I don't like facilitating shit.
It's not your business.
I know it ain't my business, so I'm taking my business with me.
It's not your business.
It is my business.
The car to somebody. It's no longer yours. That means once you've given something to someone, you're still seeing that as your possession.
Yeah, blood. I am.
I don't want no gifts.
Wait, this is what I'm saying.
If you can't give something to me and it's true from out of your heart and you've given it to me for me, you're still seeing it as yours.
This is what I'm saying.
I'm only allowed to keep your gift as long as I'm keeping you happy.
Yeah.
No. Wait. My hands up.
Okay.
So if I bought you a bag, keep the bag. I don't care if I pay $3 grand on a bag, keep the bag. Yeah. If I buy you shoes, keep the shoes.
There's some bags that are more expensive than cars.
Keep the bag. Do you
Really?
understand? Keep the bag. Keep the bag. Keep the Birkin. Keep whatever.
Okay.
Keep it. Keep the bag.
Keep the Birkin.
Keep the bag. Keep the bag. Keep the bag. Keep the bag.
Birkins are expensive.
For me, if a girl gets a Birkin from me, lucky you, boy. But
So what's the difference? I'm not getting your point.
It's just that
you don't want a man to be driving in the car.
No, man, that will piss me off.
So you know that man's gonna hold the Birkin.
Yeah, keep the Birkin, man. Keep the Birkin. If I
done.
bought you something, do you know what I mean? That's for you. You keep it. If I bought you something that other people can use, you know, sometimes.
Yeah, friends can get.
Do you know what pisses me off is like if I'm on a high street and let's say for example I hit bad times and I'm on my phone, I'm just walking on the street and I'm just looking at that number plate and I'm as a brother driving that car.
No,
I swear I bought that car.
She could have sold it by then.
Nah.
That's insane.
Nah, I just want to be
even let those things affect you still.
It's not. It won't affect me, but it's just it will irritate me. Do you understand?
Put that ego down, man.
Yeah. You just got. I've just learned to let things go, because when you let things manifest in your head and you let small things bother you, it's a you problem, you know.
Yeah.
Facts.
The other person is not even affected. It is a solely you problem. Yeah. And I keep telling people when they come to me with issues, I'm like, that sounds like a you problem.
It might be my problem, but it's gonna be your problem too now. 100%. You have to. You're saying that you.
No, you know what? You take the car back. Yeah? You take the car back.
The long and short of it is, don't take a car from this man.
Don't take a car from me. Yeah. Get in the car with me. Don't take the car from me. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Have your own car.
Or tap your Oyster or your contact.
Meet me there, innit? I'll send you the location.
Get an Uber. You can ride in an Uber. That's probably even nicer than your man's car nowadays.
100%.
Anyway, so
Uber X. Is it Uber X or I don't do Ubers, but
Uber Executive.
Executive. Okay. There you go. Meet me in style.
There we go.
Do you know what I mean? Like, we can meet up.
Furthermore, have your side man drop you off. I don't promote them things. Don't promote them things.
If that's what you want to do.
But yeah, so like moving on to have you dated men that earn more than you?
Yeah.
Legally?
Or
illegally?
Both.
Yeah. See? It depends where you shop.
Both.
And how was that for you?
Fine.
Do you feel like
Of course fine.
Do you feel like when you date a man higher than financially and gets more money than you, that it comes with, I don't know, controlling or a disrespect or vim?
I'll tell you something.
It comes with some vim. Yeah.
I lied about my salary to someone to make him feel better.
Wow.
Right? Stroking them egos.
Yeah. I've never had none of this problem.
So I just let him believe he was making more money.
More than you, yeah.
You can believe it, but you don't.
I don't
Do you know how much of an idiot I will feel?
No, but then, so for your question that you just asked now, he then did feel like he was bigger than me. So then he started saying certain comments, and I wanted to say, but I didn't. Just for his sake. But to the answer that you, to the question you just asked, he did feel some sort of weight, because he did be like, well, I've paid for everything now, and I know that your money is less than mine, but you can buy the drinks this time. I was like, I've never
been in that situation.
Put it on my card, didn't it? Get me.
I feel like men that do that as well are not used to money.
They're narcissists.
And you're not even probably earning as much as you say either.
Yeah.
Because if we started living together and started going for accounts, it'd probably be a lot less.
No, but it was, because I saw his payslip.
Wow.
That was crazy.
But was it a great salary?
It wasn't a great salary at all.
Okay, right.
It wasn't a great
salary.
to
yours says like.
Yeah, but maybe in his community where he comes from or what he's grown up to do, maybe he's doing a lot more than what his boys are doing. And sometimes you get that as well.
And
you get the one brother that's working and doing something legitly that his friends are not, and that does a lot for his ego, but in a negative way.
And I was also gonna say as well, when we say successful, there's different types of successful.
It's measured in different
do you know
ways,
what I mean? Yeah, and sometimes people get a little bit big-headed and think that because they wear a suit, they're automatically up there.
Yeah, or because they're shopping.
Are you sure it's not how you perceiving it though? It's all about perspective. Do you know what I mean? If you're looking at it, like maybe you got stung by my guy in a suit. So every time you see a guy in a suit, you look at it, it's like, nah, they're all dickheads. Do you know what I mean?
But everybody does that anyway in human life. Do you not generalize? We all do it.
I try not to. I try to take each person as they come.
You generalize before we got on camera. I'll just rehash the comment that you said.
Wow.
You know, you lot, you women, and I was like, and he was like, you black women.
We gotta cut that shit out.
And I was like, that's a generalisation. So, you know.
I didn't say you black women, you know. Did I say that?
You did.
Wait, what?
You might have been stung.
You see how you lot come with your claws,
see,
you know?
You lot, see
No, I'm joking, better.
No, it's alright. It's good. Like, at the end of the day, you cannot penalise people for their opinions and their experiences.
Yeah, I get it.
You're gonna speak from your experiences. It's as simple as.
But I think at my age now, I'm just trying to I'm not trying to, because if we take our experiences, we're all big people now.
Yeah.
You know, we've got a lot of experiences. We can't put that on somebody else. I can't put that on somebody else. I can't say, you know what, I've dated all black women. and all black women have treated me as shit. You know, I can't meet another black woman. I will stop dating black women if we get to that point. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You just have to look for traits. You know, you have to take.
But I love my black
women. What you don't want.
Gut,
you know,
you gotta go with your gut.
Know what you don't want. Learn from your experiences.
Yeah. Know what you don't.
And don't feel pressured to not be with someone that you don't want to be with, or.
What do you mean?
Or to think out of your box.
Because you've had so much bad experience with black women. I'm just saying in general. Don't feel because you've had someone you have to then still date black women.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean?
Do you think that people date according to their circle? So according to opinions, because you might like somebody that is not your normal. Sits in you. It doesn't fit in your box properly. It doesn't fit in your box. So you like it and you entertain the conversation, but when you think about getting serious, you just think to them, you're not gonna fit in my box, but they fit with you. And I feel like a lot of men and a lot of women throw away opportunities where they could actually have a very successful relationship with someone because they gel and they bond with that person. That person's actually a good person for them, but because they're worried about
what others are gonna think,
or maybe just think they're not gonna really fit, or I've not really done this before, so it's probably not really gonna work. And yeah, we get along, but you're not really my type because we're stuck on types. And I'm not just talking about physical, just types that we think fit in our social circles. You can be missing a good thing, and sometimes that is also why we end up in the same circle.
And dating the same people that we dated our previous that weren't nice to us.
And you keep doing the same thing. It's like, you know, everyone asks us for the Sierra prayer. And I say this all the time. And I'm like,
Sierra prayer. This is my first time hearing
a lot of girls will be like, obviously because they see Sierra and Russell, and you know, it's the
shout out Future.
Right. So people keep asking, oh, what was her prayer? What was her prayer? What was his prayer? And I'm just saying, at the end of the day, it's not about the prayer. Yeah, it's about the prayer too, most definitely. Yeah, big up to the Most High. But at the same time, she was with somebody, it didn't work out. She's probably reflected on why it didn't work. My personality clearly doesn't gel with that kind of personality.
So I'm changing.
She could have, and her past relationships were kind of similar to the future role. She's gone for someone that's completely different. And probably someone that when she was younger wouldn't have looked at. You know, because Russell looks like the guy that got slept on all the time. You know, like he just looks like the guy. The nice guy. He got friend zoned all the time. And now he's had his glow up, or he might even have glowed up, but now he's with Sierra. Everyone's eyes is open and noticing what a nice guy he was. He's always been that guy. You know what I mean? But we were going for futures.
You know what it is, So to address the first question, I think it's just down to your maturity level. I think if you let people help dictate to you who we still carry on? So
this happens all the time.
So if you let people influence who you choose to go with, that's just attacked. In that sense, I feel like if you're getting to an age where you're going out with you're basically getting a trophy wife or trophy husband, so people would just say, you know what, your man's smashed.
But
you know,
I feel like your trophy husband or trophy wife should be your trophy and your trophy wife. Who
not about other people.
That person's a trophy to me because they make me feel golden. Like that's my trophy, and no one can't tell me no different. You know what I mean? Not just.
But my thing is, you know what the definition of insanity is? Doing the same thing over and over again. So if you're going out with frogs and every guy you go for is a frog, you know, no matter how much frogs you kiss, he ain't gonna turn into a prince. You get it? So sometimes as we get older, if you just need to switch it up, you can't be like in your 30s and whatever, and you're still dealing with these guys that are still messing you about and and then you know what,
100%.
this one, him, he's gonna change it now. You know, it's just
you
gonna work.
can change people. People show
you can't change people.
You can't change people.
When someone shows you who they are, believe them.
But
and that's what you have to do. A lot of us live in denial. And we don't want to believe the person is who they're showing.
And some
but it's just because we're comfortable, you know, we're just in a safe space, and us as
that's
humans,
what needs to stop happening. Stop getting comfortable being in a safe space, and you can't expand. Then you keep being upset because you put yourself in a safe space. Not even just listening to your gut and just going. You can't. You got to stop being scared to be alone.
Yeah.
And that's the thing.
That's
the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And
enjoy your own company, your own space.
That goes to my next
Every episode, you know, I say, yes, I love it.
Yes.
You gotta love your own company.
100%. That goes to my next point. So for me, I took a time away from everybody, you know? And I just had to, because I didn't know who I was. I didn't know who I was without my girl. Do you get it?
Yeah.
Then, like, I couldn't even look at myself anymore because I was like, who you?
Am
I don't even know.
Lost identity.
Yeah, I don't know, like, what do I like? I ain't got no hobbies, you know? Like,
it
everything's
causes depression.
Yeah.
I lost myself in one of my previous relationships, and people wouldn't have known from the outside because I still look like I'm still this bubbly person, and I'm still that person. But sometimes I get back and be like, like what? I don't feel like I'm being me. Like I don't feel me. And then when that person was gone, I was like, same questions. Like, what do I do now? Like, how do I maneuver? Like, where do I get my justification from? Like, like, what do I do? What's my purpose? And it takes those things, you know, can drive you insane.
100%. And my first thing was like, I can't be a people pleaser no more.
Yeah.
I just can't be a people pleaser no more.
Yes.
Yeah. For me, it's like, if I don't like it, you won't see me there.
Yeah.
I will not give a 0% energy, and I stop being so attached to people too.
Yeah.
So I'm so easy to walk away. Yeah, man. I'm so quick to walk away. I don't care. Like now, I've been alright by myself for like a period of time.
Yeah.
I can say when someone wants to leave, I'm just like, alright, cool, bye.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Like.
And not drawing them back in with the let's do this and we can try it. You just like, you know what, okay, see you later.
And if someone's messing with your energy and your happiness, cut them off. Family, friends, whatever, put them on a timeout. Like I've had to do that for my own peace of mind. Put family on a time out because every time around you, you're messing with my energy.
It's just boundaries.
And it's just and once you establish that for yourself, no one can't mess with your energy. No one can't mess with your high. No one can't mess with how you're feeling, your emotions or your happiness, because you're not defining your happiness on what someone else is doing for you or someone else's company. Yeah, they might add to it. They might bonus it. But if they want to walk away tomorrow or you want to walk away tomorrow, you still feel whole. Yeah. You still got you. You still can maneuver. You can still function and do what you've got to do. And
100.
See past the end of your nose at the end of the day.
Can't give them too much power, man. Yeah, like I remember I was talking to someone and I was just like, every time that person said something, my whole day I would just be pissed.
Yeah, I hate that feeling. You're just mad.
Just like
and you can feel it in your gut.
Because you're becoming a press button.
And the thing is, when people can see that they got effect on you, they just do it whenever they feel like.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So for me, it's just like, you know, if I feel like you got too much power, I won't call you. That's it. Class. It's done. It's finished, man. You know what I mean?
Moving on to the point that you were saying earlier, Blake, about you know, when you like a woman, you pursue her and you do like this and the other. And you know, we hear a lot of women say, when he was with me, he didn't do that. Now he's with that girl. He's giving her everything and blah blah. You can't make people do things for you. They have to want to do it. And I
don't agree with that. So you see, the whole thing about like doing things for people. I do have to do something.
Not doing things for people. I'm not talking about.
Can we elaborate?
Don't take it materialistic ways. I'm just saying, you know, a woman might be like, he wasn't monogamous with me, or they go for strolls in the park. I asked to go for strolls in the park. He didn't want to do that with me. I told him this, that, and the other, and he didn't want to do those things with me.
But yet he did it with somebody else.
And it's like, you can't change people. Yeah, and if you've expressed to somebody the things that you need to flourish in your relationship, and they can't give it to you, and they've said to you that they can't give it to you, or they're showing you that they're not going to give that to you, then that's a big problem. Because when somebody wants to do something for you, man or woman, they will want to do it, and it's not because they're doing it for you, it's because they're happy doing things. They want to see you happy. They want to. What makes you happy, babe? You tell them what makes you happy. All of a sudden, they're doing these things for you because they care for you, and it's not that he wouldn't do for me, but he's doing for her. It's just that this is the person that he wants to see happy. And if she says, bringing me flowers every week makes me happy, I love flowers, it does something for my mood. If he knows that's
what she likes,
joy, it's not about the flowers. It's about giving you joy. You know, like we said in our last episode, love languages.
I was supposed to touch on that.
You have to know, and it goes beyond.
Do you believe in love languages?
I do, and I believe in love languages even with your friends. your friends have love languages, and this is why friendships break down as well, because you might notice that your friend gets upset when you don't call her in a long period of time. Her love language might be she feels reassured when she gets a phone call every now and again, because that's what makes her feel valued as a friend. You might realize that she calls you a lot because she feels like that's how she can show you she's being a good friend. So even though it's not your style of friendship, if you love that friend, then you will reciprocate that. You know, you will even have that conversation, be like, you know, I know you love the calls and this and the other, and I'm trying to be more conscious and open that I'm gonna call you more often, this and the other. Friends have love languages, and relationships have love languages. If your man likes touch and you're not a tactile woman, it could be for whatever reason, he's not gonna feel like.
Can we normalize like women also making men happy? Like, I'm such a big no, Tana, I don't. No, when I again.
That's a man pleaser over there, so.
Yeah.
Hello again.
You said you're high owner too, yeah?
Yeah. Ticking some boxes. So I'm saying perspectives. Women are not pleased.
You got thrown off.
Yeah, man. Now, but can we normalise like women actually doing things for men? I don't know, because most of my people I've spoken to, and most of my circle, it's more of like, what can we do for you lot?
Yeah.
I think for a man, it's actually easier to make us happy. Do you know what I mean? Just make sure we're fed. Yeah. Make sure, you know, and make sure like.
It depends on the individual man.
It does. I think men are generally. I think men are generally a little bit more like basic.
But so are women.
Do you know what I mean?
I think women are very basic.
But what I'm learning is that men and women, we really see things differently.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Really
100%.
There's no doubt about that.
And I just got this, like, as much as, because sometimes I will behave how it will make me happy. So if I'm in a situation, I'm happy, you know, I'm comfortable. Why are you not? Like, do you understand? But now I have to understand, like, there's different types of happiness.
Yeah.
But I rarely see, and this is outside the room, I rarely see people or women that say, you know what, I've done this for my man. I've just done that for my man. Do you understand?
Because they're not happy in that relationship.
But you're talking about the whole, like, a lot of London
and
people,
the woman,
not.
they're not.
Yeah, I think.
Have you looked at couples
a lot
nowadays?
of people.
Yeah, but
like, they are not people that want to be together. It's a companionship. It becomes habit. We're creatures of habit. We will stay in a cycle because I'm used to you. You're my boyfriend. All my friends know that you're my boyfriend.
Yeah.
My mum and dad know you're my boyfriend.
Meeting someone new is long.
It's long. You know,
it's time consuming. You got to get to know the person.
We can split the bill being in a partnership. This, that, and the other. I'm used to you. You're used to me. And people are not genuinely feeding each other's souls. They're not having open communication with each other, and not just a communication. You're not making sure that your partner has comprehended what you're saying. It's all saying, I heard you, yeah, but do you understand what I'm saying to you?
Yeah.
And having the difficult conversations. It's all fair and well say, yeah, we communicate all the time. We have loads of laughs and we have good communication and we have good conversations. But do you have any difficult conversations? Because that's when you're going to learn about each other.
About each other.
When you sit down and have a difficult conversation and manage to resolve it and get through it, then that's a positive right there. That's someone that you now know, oh, we passed that milestone, we can go again. Yeah. That didn't break us, because we managed to sit down, communicate, comprehend, resolve, and keep it pushing. Yeah. Some people only want to sit down and resolve things after it's gone too far and it's a big blown argument, things are said on top of it. Like, I'm only spitting these gems because I've learned how to do these things recently in my recent relationship. I've learned how to have an argument, as you say, but no voices are not getting raised.
Oh boy,
there's no swear words.
I need to learn this, boy, because
you know I said me out there that like, you know I said me quick, but what? Are you dumb? Punch in your throat. Yeah.
She said it like 3 times. I believe she punched his man in the throat. Just casually, like boom.
But no, but it's not, because even that, that came from a long-term relationship where we were triggering each other's buttons, and it was just a toxic thing all the time. Triggering, and it was that struggle love. Struggle love don't have to be a thing. That shouldn't be a thing. That we're doing a madness today, but we're still together next week, so that means that we love each other because we got through the madness. Why would we having a madness? It shouldn't be difficult. So being in a situation that I am now, not even before the relationship I'm in now, I was dating guys where I'm not arguing with them. It's not an argument. It's why do you feel like that? Okay, I didn't mean for you to feel like that. Blah, blah, blah. Going forward. Tricky conversations, awkward conversations, things that I'm in a relationship. I like when you do this. You don't do this. I feel like I need this. This is going to make me happy. Is there any way that you could feel like you could fulfill that?
Yeah.
That's for the person to come back and be like, okay, it's not something I'm used to doing,
yeah,
but I can work on it. Will you give me some time to work on it?
Mm-hmm.
Will you let me know when I'm not doing it?
Yeah.
This, that, and the other. Or will you not penalise me for not doing it?
Mm-hmm.
These are the kind of conversations that you need to have, and we're not having them.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Everyone wants to shy away from having those conversations.
Them difficult conversations because
like
they're scared of split up or it's going to end the relationship.
Or someone's going to judge you.
Think a certain way.
Yeah. And it's so imperative if you want to have a flourishing relationship. Those are the foundations.
And let's just be clear, like, you don't have to be in a relationship, you know?
No.
Like, you don't have to. You could just do solo dolo, like, just be single.
Yeah.
Do you understand? And I feel like now I'm single and like I feel good, yo. I feel good, like I could breathe. Do you know what I mean? When I stretch different now. Do you know what I mean? Like, do you know what I'm saying? And like I said before, it's like I found my groove. You know?
Yeah.
I walk with a little more, you know?
Yeah.
FP step.
Trust me.
Wow.
Broad and all these things.
Yeah.
That's a good thing. That's good.
You have
it's good when you can find
to
yourself.
Work on you.
And dating and speaking to, I've met people in it, and
speak freely. You're single.
I've met people, and now I know I categorically don't like that type of people. Do you understand? And I don't mess with these kind of women.
Yeah.
And it's nice, man. It's nice. There's no pressure behind anything.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
And I'll just say, take your time.
Spending time with yourself as well, you get to realise the toxic traits within yourself.
100. I know I was really toxic. I would poison the world. Wow. I was really toxic. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, but I'm not toxic no more. I'm diluted. You get it?
That's good. And you know what? At least you acknowledge it in yourself.
Yeah.
And you've taken time out for yourself as well. So that's a good thing.
And I think I encourage a lot of men.
That's
men
good.
to do it because as men, we go through our mental struggles too, and it's different.
Yes.
Because I've seen men break down, and see when a man breaks down and he's in the household with his family, the whole house breaks down.
Yeah.
I'm not saying when a woman breaks down, doesn't either. It's a little bit more stressful. I get it. But when a man breaks down, he can't even.
It touches everyone. Yeah, the whole house breaks down.
And the kids feeling everything. So like, it's so imperative that we spend time to just, as men, just to like.
Therapy's a thing, guys.
100.
And therapy is a thing even without experiencing an extreme trauma.
Yeah.
I believe in therapy, full stop.
Just chat.
I believe in life is traumatic. Every day is traumatic. Figuring out how you're going to get through life is traumatic. There are many traumas that we go through every day. And I don't feel like you have to go through a massive experience that everyone says, oh my God, that's traumatic. You should go for therapy to start going to therapy. We should be going before we run into that brick wall to start hitting therapy. And if you run into that brick wall and start therapy then, that's still a great point. But I feel like we shouldn't wait until we've run into it
and then
to start it because there's nothing taboo about it. We don't always need to offload to our friends. These people are trained, they're professionals, and I've seen therapy work. I've been to therapy as a child, I've been to therapy as an adult. Therapy works for many different reasons. Single therapy, just talking about life, couples therapy, relationship therapy, parent and child therapy. Parent and child traumas is a real thing. And if you break down relationships, sometimes what you thought was a healthy mother-daughter, mother-son, father-son, whatever, just parent-child relationship, actually, if you go to therapy together, you can unpack a lot of things and it can become, you can break generation curses. And sorry, that was my little rant about therapy.
No,
it's a good thing.
It's true.
And you lot know from my vlog as well, I believe take a 3 or 4 days, take a trip somewhere by yourself and go on reason. That was one of the best things I've done for 2020. And I would love to do it every year. This year doesn't look that likely because it's on some government's on and madness. But even if you could just get away and be by yourself and just be, I'm just Michaela. You're just Mike. You're just Chanel. You're not a dad. You're not the brother. You're not a son. You're not a friend. You're not the nickname they call you. I'm not Kayla Seats. I'm not a mum. I'm not a sister. I'm not a girlfriend. I'm not a daughter. I'm just me. I can take time to just sit there, inhale, exhale, and appreciate that.
Yeah.
And then just meditate and just take time out to just breathe and just be like, oh,